Hello, it's Donna Joriasha, and I want to tell you a story. So, yesterday I listened to a 71-year-old man speaking about how he had grown enormous following online. And he didn't do it by going into other people's groups and adding value. And he didn't do it just by sending people messages. And he certainly didn't do it by spamming people. So, how did he grow this massive following on Facebook? Well, he committed to publishing every single day for a year. So, every single day for a year, he hopped on his Facebook and he did a Facebook Live. And while at the very beginning he was playing to an empty theater, by the end he had a full stadium. So a whole heap of people loved his videos, would come to see what he had to say that day. And he ended up growing this enormous following of people who they knew him, they liked him, they trusted him, they loved him. And they were ready to spend money with him because they trusted him and he had proved that he was there for them by showing up every day for a year. So that's the power of showing up consistently, but it's also the power of publishing. So I want you to imagine that you have a really big bucket sitting in front of you. And then next to that bucket, you have a teaspoon and there's a pool of water. And you're going to get your teaspoon and you take one scoop of water out and you put it into your bucket. And then you look in your bucket and it's pretty inconsequential, right? It's just like a teeny bit of water sitting in the middle of your bucket. I mean, maybe you can't even see it properly. All right. Now, if you just put that one scoop in there and you don't come back to it for ages, and there's a really good possibility that water is going to have gone, it's going to have evaporated up. All right. So next time you come back and you go to put another scoop of water in your bucket, you're going to be back to the very beginning. You're going to be back to putting in one more scoop and then going, oh, that doesn't look like much. And then you go away and you come back and you get into this cycle of always trying to put water in your bucket, but you're always back at the beginning. Now imagine if every day you took that one little bit of water and you put in the bucket, another little bit of water put in your bucket, another little bit of water put in your bucket. Maybe for the first few weeks and months, it's still going to look like there's not much water in there, right? But slowly there's a little bit more water, a little bit more water. Now imagine what it looks like 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 5 years from now. All right. Imagine how much water is going to be in that bucket. It's going to be overflowing. It's going to be too much water in there for it to evaporate. All right. You're going to be getting so much momentum within that bucket that you can just keep putting more and more water in there and having more and more impact. So that is what it's like with publishing. If you do it consistently, if you show up every day and you keep going, even when there is no one to watch you in the beginning, even though you were scared, even though you're freaking out, you do it anyway and you keep showing up, putting yourself out there, getting through that possibility of being ridiculed, of being rejected, and you keep putting yourself out there, and eventually you're going to have a bucket that is overflowing. Because the truth is, yes, of course, there is a chance that haters are going to say awful things about you, and people might laugh at you and they might ridicule you. But the truth is that if you want to build a large business online, you're going to have to get over that fear anyway. Okay, you're going to have to get past that fear of what people think about you. Otherwise, it's going to hamstring you. It's going to cripple you and you're never going to be able to build a business. And the truth is, it's not those people that you're building the business for. Those people that are going to hate you, those people who don't want what you have to offer, they're not the people that you're doing this for. So why do we let them cripple us? Okay. And in the end of the day, it's not about them. It's all about us and what we think and feel about ourselves and how we secretly fear that maybe we're not good enough. When I tell you, you publish every day, you put yourself out there every day, and you are going to push through that fear. You push that discomfort out of the way. You're going to get more confident. You're going to start to throw that following. You're going to start having people commenting and engaging on your videos. And you have to start having people showing up, wanting what you have to offer. And then you're going to not care about the haters because they're not going to be important at all. Do you remember that old saying, sticks and stones may break our bones, but words can never hurt us? Well, we seem to have forgotten all about that in this online virtual space that we live in these days. We care so much about what total strangers think about us, people that we'll never meet. We care about what they think about us more than what we think about ourselves. The truth is that not everybody is going to like you. But the truth also is that there's going to be a lot of people who love you. So the next time you find yourself freaking out at the thought of doing a Facebook Live video and you find yourself stopping because of that, all right, about what other people are going to think about you, just stop, take a big, deep breath and tell yourself that it's all going to be okay. Think about the people who are out there that need whatever it is that you have to offer, whether it's information or coaching or a product, whatever it is. There's people out there who need that. That's why you're doing this. Think about them. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the people who are going to ridicule you. They're not important. What's important is the people who need you. So commit to publishing every day. Choose one platform. You don't have to be everywhere. Choose one platform. So whether if you love writing, commit to blogging or emailing or writing LinkedIn articles. Okay. In fact, write something, you can use it on all of them, right? You can repurpose it. If you love doing videos, commit to doing a Facebook Live video. Repurpose that, put it into YouTube as well, put it onto LinkedIn. You can publish once a day and you can actually cover yourself in many different platforms. But if that's a bit overwhelming, choose one platform and one medium through which you're going to share your voice, through which you're going to grow, through which you're going to get confident in what you're doing. And then commit to doing that every day for a year. And I promise you that amazing things are going to happen. Okay, hope you got something out of this video. I will see you